Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, fine, thank you. So, my question is, because you are really famous in our country, we all know you, we have read about you private and work, hundreds and hundreds of articles. But if I ask you to tell us who really is Jennifer Lynn Lopez, I mean, in few sentences, maybe pluses, minuses, whatever you want, whatever you think about, what would you say? Who really is?
I'm Jennifer Lynn Lopez, a girl from the Bronx, um, who grew up with my Puerto Rican parents and worked really hard every day, and has two beautiful babies, and is just living her life. That's who I am.
Thank you. Nice.
Hi, Jennifer. Janice here from Dublin, Ireland. Nice
Hello.
to talk to you.
Hi.
You're embarking on this world tour, which is amazing, and you're coming to the Irish shores for the first time.
Yes.
What, if any, impression or encounters have you had with Irish fans along the way in your career before you come here?
Well, it's like you said. This is the first time I'm going there. I mean, I grew up with some Irish Americans in the Bronx. You know, we had Italians and Irish and Puerto Rican. And, you know, it was very mixed in New York. But this is my first time going to Ireland, and I got to tell you, you know, even the experience of the tour so far and going to, you know, different places like Poland, Gdansk, and all these places I've never been, Azerbaijan and Baku, and you know, it's just been amazing. And every place has its own specific beauty, and the people all are different, but there's still a warmth. It's just been amazing, and maybe that's because I'm on tour and I'm getting to really interact with my fans. So that's the kind of reception that I'm getting, and I'm just there, and I hope to spread as much love as I'm getting.
Thank you. That's great.
Hi, hello. My name is Kenya Karpek, and I am from Russia.
Hi.
Hi. Now in Russia, we widely discuss the issues of democracy and freedom of speech. What is your attitude towards Pussy Riot case, and what do you think of Madonna's act when she was in Moscow? She was writing Pussy Riot on her back. What do you think of this act? Do you approve of it or not? And what is your personal attitude towards this case of Pussy Riot?
What are you saying? The case of what?
Pussy Riot. Have you heard of that?
What is she saying? I don't really understand what you're saying. But let me just shut you down anyway, because I don't really like to talk politics. To be quite honest, I don't really.
You've never heard of that, really?
No, I didn't say I didn't hear of it. I said that I don't like to talk politics. So we're here to talk about the tour, and I'm an entertainer. And if you have questions about that, I'm more than happy to answer those for you.
So you're never into politics even in your own country?
No, in my own personal life, I have my own ideas. But again, I'm here as an entertainer today, as a singer, as a producer, as an actress, as a performer, and that's what I'm here to talk about today.
Okay, so
Amsterdam.
then I will ask you another question. Do you think a person who can influence millions of people all around the world should fight for the rights of people, for human rights, and express his view of freedom, democracy, and other
I think
things?
people should do what they feel in their heart, always.
Okay.
What's right for them.
That's all?
Yes,
and
that's all.
What about right for you? Is it right for you?
What's right for me is what's right for me. And I know you're trying to get me into a political conversation that I'm really not willing to engage in right now. I'm here to talk to you guys about anything else. We were here to talk about the tour and entertaining and the fans, and that's who's tuning into this. And I understand the influence that I can have as an entertainer and as a public person. I am very well aware of that. But at the same time, that's not what we're here to talk about.
So Amsterdam, let's go to you.
Hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
My name is Mario Wisse, and I'm from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Very nice to talk to you. My question is, what is the biggest misconception people have about you?
Misconception?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a few out there.
Can you mention one? Or maybe two?
I don't know. know. When I was first coming up, I felt like, there was a misconception that I was very demanding and kind of a diva type, and that was kind of hurtful to me. But to be quite honest, I always think that people really get to know you for who you are. Eventually, the truth always comes through, I think my fans know who I am, and I'm satisfied with that, and my family, of course.
Okay, so you say you are not demanding. That's a lie.
You think so? Are you demanding?
I don't know.
Are you demanding?
I'm not.
Yeah, I think you might be.
Okay, Belgrade, we're coming to you.
Hello, Jennifer. You're coming to the best country in the world and the craziest city in the world. It's
God.
Belgrade.
I guess so. I guess I'll see when I get there.
Yeah, trust me, it's euphoria. Here, tell me, I have two questions for you. Do you preparing something special for Belgrade? And the second question is, what should I do to show in your next video?
What should you do to show that? Well, it depends. It depends on what the video is going to be, which I don't really know right now. So when we get the casting together, I'll let you know so you can come in. But other than that, the show itself is pretty much set for everywhere we go. But there's some times when I get to certain countries and I just get an impulse and I decide to do something different that night. I'll add a song, or I'll take something away, or I'll shorten things, or I'll do something different. So I don't know. We never know. Sometimes I invite somebody down to come and do a song with me. It just depends.
Okay, thank you. I'll write a song for you. When you come here, I'll play it for you. Thank you.
I can't wait.
Hi, it's up to me. It's Eleonora from Italy. Hi, nice to meet you. Lady Gaga recently posted on a website some photos of herself in underwear to show her imperfections, her body. Do you feel as an artist and as a woman to have some responsibility, not only as a fashion icon, but also as a role model for women and for your fans?
Was that the end of the question?
Do you feel this responsibility towards your fans, your women fans, to be a role model, not also a fashion icon?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think you have that responsibility is just innate when you do this for a living. People are watching what you do, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like you can't put all that pressure on yourself that every move you make and everything you do is being watched. You have to live your life. I just try to live my life in the best way that I can and be proud of myself for who I am as a human being, and for my children and for my family, and hopefully that sets a nice example for your fans. And I just try to be a hardworking mom and person, and just do what I can do for my life, and hopefully that does something, the byproduct of that is something nice for your fans and for people to see.
Thank you.
Hello, Jennifer?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. I would just like to know, you've been making music for a long time. Mm-hmm. What have you done to renew yourself in this business?
I just think that you have to be who you are in the moment. I think when you try to contrive things too much, it comes off kind of fake and forced. And all I try to do is just stay modern and in the moment and be who I am at that time. Who I was when I first started making music is different than who I am now. And I was very truthful with my feelings then. And even though some of the through lines are the same, at the end of the day, you grow as a person and you're different and you go through different experiences and different things happen to you. And I just always try to put whatever is going on with me and what I've learned and where I am in my music at that moment.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we have time for like 3 more questions. Prague will come to you.
Yeah. So again, from Prague, can you hear me?
Yes.
We are quite small city and small country, but lots of people like you, and I mean lots of famous people coming to our country to sing for us and something like this. So we really appreciate that you will come.
Thank you.
So my question is, if you heard about Czech Republic or about Prague before?
Of course I've heard of it. Yes, and I'm excited to go. You know, this is again my first time going to a lot of these countries. And it's funny, I was reading on Twitter today, one of my followers was asking me, you know, how is it touring the whole world? What is that like? And I gotta tell you, it's just been such an impressionable experience on me, because like I said, everywhere you go it's so different, but at the same time it's very much the same. People are the same wherever you go. You know, they want to dance, they want to have fun, they want to sing, they want to have an exchange of emotion, and that's what I find very beautiful about the whole thing, about the whole experience.
Okay, Amsterdam, we're coming to you.
Okay, Jennifer, I have.
Not you again.
What is the weirdest place or the weirdest situation you ever heard a Jennifer Lopez song?
The weirdest place?
Yeah, maybe you heard at a dentist or you know.
The dentist version of Jenny from the Block? Yeah. Where? Oh my God, that's right. In where was it? Where were Belarus? No, was it Belarus? It was Gdansk? No, it was Belarus. It was Belarus. When we were in Belarus, I had an accordion version of Going In, which was very amazing and interesting. But they were huge fans, and they were front row at my concert that night, and it was really great. But that was definitely a strange. I didn't expect that.
Okay, so that was played by a street musician.
Yes.
Okay.
By an accordion,
well, that's nice.
And an opera singer. He was quite operatic, but wasn't he? Yeah.
All right, Italy, we have time for one more question. We're coming to you,
Dublin.
Italy.
Is that for me?
Italy?
Dublin.
Yes, I do.
Go
Hi
ahead.
again.
We're coming to you.
Jenny, this will be your first time performing in Italy, but I'd like to know if you've ever been here on holiday, maybe with your children, and if there's a place you visited you love in particular.
Yeah, I actually have been to Italy many times over the years, and I actually did vacation with the babies there when they were very young, with some friends of mine in Portofino, and it was very beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We've run out of time, but thank you very much for participating in this.
Thank
It's
you
been
guys
great.
so much
Thank you.
for your time.
Bye.